How y'all doing out there? This is Tony from HIPPY VAPES group on YouTube. Hope everybody's doing all right today. Today's football day, so I got all my Auburn stuff on, you know. It's a big thing in this house. College football. Auburn Tigers all the way. My wife, see, I'm living in a divided house, man. My wife is a Alabama fan, Roll Tide, but I'm an Auburn fan. So when they play each other, oh, it gets interesting in this house. Anyway, I got a short video. I'm gonna work on this Velocity version 2 RDA that I got off of fasttech.com for 10 bucks. Okay. Now this is a clone. All right. Now you get your top piece, that you can use. It comes with an adapter to where you can put your own drip tip in it and everything. Comes with your little screwdriver, a thing of two coils. Comes with a big chuff cap, for wide board chuff cap. Your Allen key comes with its own little Allen key. But I changed the screws in this one. See, that's one thing I liked about this one too, because this one also came with that glass section. Oh yes. The authentic Velocity version 2 is like over $100 online. And you don't get that glass piece. Okay? Now you go into a vape store and you look at all their devices and everything, and of course they're going to push their devices because their devices have the coils where you have to buy the coils from them or go online and buy the coils for that tank. Screw all that. I'm telling you, forget it, man. You know, even they'll tell you, oh, don't get clones and all that stuff. I look at them, I laugh. Now, I got some good friends that work at the vape stores. We talk vape all the time, mixing juices and coming up with recipes and everything. But they'll tell you, oh, don't get no clone. It's the worst. Don't. Well, don't believe everything you hear. Seriously, you people, yeah, you people out there, don't believe everything you hear. Okay? All right. Today, I'm going to clean these coils and put 2 new coils in this one. And I'm going to save these coils because they're still good, but you can see they look pretty gunked up. I mean, I vaped on these for a while to gunk them up real good, so you can see how dirty they are now. See how gunked up and black, and that's carbon from your e-liquid. Okay, now I'm gonna clean them first because I'm gonna save these coils because these coils are still good. They're still good, and I'm gonna save these and put them in my beast later on when these coils go bad. Okay, so you can just swap coils from one device to another device. It's no big deal. All right, let's get down and get working. I'm going to make this video as short as possible. Not so much daggone talking, huh? It's like, shut up, Tony, you talk too daggone much. All right, first off, I'm going to pull the cotton out of it. This is a dripper, okay? 10 bucks at fasttech.com, and it's the best daggone dripper atomizer that, for the money, and it's one-on-one spot to the authentic, you know what I'm talking about? It's just right on. Plus you get that extra glass cap, which is awesome. It's all good up. Man, look how nasty them coils are. See how nasty they are? All gunked up. Let's see here. These are fused Claptons here that I got in this thing. Okay, that I built myself. Fused Claptons, which are real good for flavor. But in this tank, I'm thinking I'm going to go more of the space coil in this one too. All right. Now to clean it, all right, let me take this beast off of here. That's what I call it, the beast. This is my Heracles by Sense 25mm tank. Let's put that over to the side. I need to change the wicking in it too and clean it, but that's another video. Today we're doing this Velocity version 2. Okay, let's screw it on your device. Just like that. Alright, now let's bring the, gotta unlock it. I had it locked. Alright, now let's bring that wattage down to about, let's say 30 watts. Fuck it, 39. Alright, now let's heat it up a little bit. See that smoke? Oh, get you a thing of water. Okay, heat them up. Get all that gunk, dip it in the water. Ooh, you heard that. Shake it off. Strum on them a little bit. Loosen up that carbon that's in it. Just using a flathead screwdriver. You can use the ceramic tweezers, which I actually like because it doesn't damage that thin wire that's wrapped around that fused clamping. Heat it up some more. Burn off that water. Yeah, you hear all that stuff crackling and popping. Pulse it. Don't just hold the button down. All right, you start to see it turn a little red, dip it down. All right, and do this just a couple times. You get them real good and clean. Scrape them a little more to loosen that carbon up. Take your screwdriver in it. Wiggle them around just a little bit. Just wiggle it just a little bit. Heat it up again. Get that water off of there. Now you're going to heat it up until you see it turning red. It's getting there because I got it on a low watt right now. Make sure your coals are firing at the same time. Get them good and red and then dip it. Boom, just like that. See how I did that? Just real quick dip. Then burn off your water. Oh yeah. Them suckers a little brand spanking new again. Brand spanking new. Heat them up until they get good and red. Burn off all that carbon that's been built up on it. Make sure your coal is burning and glowing just like that. Okay. All right. Let them cool off a little bit. Blow on it. Now, let's look at them. See how clean them things got? Oh my God, would you look at that? Oh yeah. Nice, good, clean coals, like they're brand new again. Now all I'd really have to do if I wanted to, I could just re-wick this thing right now. But I'm not going to because I'm wanting to put two space coals, which I already have built. I don't need the water anymore. Which I've already got built to save a little time, okay? I already built them. There's the space coal. Oh, there we go. See it? See how the wires are not touching each other? Just a quick, simple space coal. And that's what you'll actually get when you buy this Velocity version 2 deck. Now I'm going to cut the power off on this thing so I don't accidentally touch the fire button and burn the crap out of my finger like that. See, you live and you learn, alright? Now, remember I told you how to build a coil. It's real easy for the space coil. You'll say you got your wire, this 26 gauge wire. Just this is like a 3mm. I don't know the exact dimensions, but I know it is 3mm. But it's flat all the way down. There's no lip on it, so your coil will just slide right off. Okay, take your wire, hold it with your thumb just like that, and count 5, 6 wraps, whatever on. Now remember, you go online. I'm gonna do 5 wraps on this one. Let's see, there's 1, and hold it tight. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Make sure that's 5. Pull tight. And there's your coil. Straighten out your lead from the other side so it comes around. Okay, just like that. Straighten your leads out. And then just clip that other side off. Just like that. And there's your space coil 5 wrap right there. Boom. Simple as that. I don't know if I can get, there we go. See how easy? 5 wrap space coil. I've already got 2 already done though. So this one, it had the hex screws in it on the Velocity version 2 clone. But in that little pack, you always get extra grub screws, you know, the hex screws. And this one came, which I fell in love with right from the get-go. It came with flathead screws, which made it so much easier to take your coils in and out. And they don't strip out. So I'm going to unscrew. Now this is what's called a Velocity style deck. It's got 2 posts, okay, like a field goal. It's got 2 posts. So loosen up your screws. Let me get them in there. There we go. Loosen up your screws on both sides. I can find the screw. There it is right there. There we go. Undo the screw. Undo this bottom one. And your coil should just come right out. Watch this. Boom. There's that coil. Save that coil. It's still good. Pull out that other one. Boom. Just like that. Save them 2 coils. Put them in your little, I got me a little bitty container here. You can use the bedtime pill containers. But see, I got so many coils in here that I've built, you know. Save that coil. It's still good. Ain't nothing wrong with that coil. Alright. I've got 2 spaced coils. Alright. Now this is real simple. This one, you see, it's got 4 holes. You got 1 at the top, or 2 at the top and 2 at the bottom. Okay. Now when you put your wire in, you put 1 in the bottom one, and then the other side you put in the top one up here. Okay. You crisscross them. That's how you put your coil in. So I'm going to do this first coil. Alright. I'm going to stick 1 lead in that bottom hole and 1 lead in that top hole and slide it in. It's best to stick your screwdriver in there. Now I'm going to use this one because it's a 3mm for sure. I might have made these a little bigger. Scoot them in as far in as you can. Pull on your leads and everything. Get them as close to that post as you can. Alright, just like that. Then you tighten down. Oh, need the flathead. Then you tighten down your screws. Just like that. Now don't want to tighten them too tight because you'll break your wire. That one's just a little snug. Flip it around. Push in to get close to that post as you can. And then screw the other side just like that. Not too tight. Then take your screwdriver and work it around a little bit and get it right where you want it. Pull it out away from your post, okay, and get it about, bring it down some so it's right near those 2 bottom holes. Okay, see where I got it? Okay, got it even, close. Just wiggle it around. These aren't hard. Then tighten it up all the way. A little tighter, not too tight now. That way they're not going anywhere. Okay? Alright, then you take your clippers. Uh-oh, got me a notification. Hold your wire so it don't go flying all the way across the room now. You know? Clip your leads off. Boom, there's that one. Alright, now for the second coil, do the same thing. Take your spaced coil, stick one lead in that bottom hole, one lead in the top hole, and push them in, and push it as close to the post as you can get it, and then tighten down your screws, or snug them up so your coil doesn't move at least. Alright, there's that side, and then let's go down on the other side. There we go. And tighten it down, just like that. Boom. Alright, stick your screwdriver in, pull out and away from the post, and bring it down a little bit, because there's a dripper, remember. Alright, and that should be good enough right there. Alright, now take those leads that you just stuck in and bend them out sideways a little bit so you know where they're at. You know, you don't want to clip off your other piece of the coil that's in the other side. You know what I'm talking about? You'll see what I'm talking about. Alright, there's that wire. And there's that wire. Alrighty, now here's what we got going on so far. You see how they look? Alright, you see one looks a little spaced than the other one. It's simple solution. Stick your screwdriver back in there and take your fingers on each side and just space it out just a little bit with your fingers. Okay? Or you can close them up if you want to. I like mine spaced because it gives a little bit, it covers more area of the cotton. Now let's see here. There you go. See? Simple. See, I got them a little lower because when you put your cap on, see, let me show you this. When you put your cap on, you got two slots on your cap right there. I got condensation in mine. I didn't clean it. I don't care. It's just me vaping, you know. You want those slots to be right where your coil is at, so the airflow hits that coil right dead center on the side. You see? Okay? Simple as that. So I've got them in the right position. You see, you look at it, you know, from the side angle, and see if they're the same height. And one of them's a little higher than the other one, so I'm gonna bring this one down a little bit more. All right. Now they're about the right height from each other. Well, one looks a little higher than the other. Let's bring this one up a little bit. Oh, too high. Get them about in the position you want them before you start heating it up. Okay. All right, I think I've done pretty good so far. Did pretty good. Listen to my grammar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's cut this thing on. We got it at, now this one came out to a 0.41 ohm build, which is pretty good because you can vape it at a lower wattage, you know. I usually vape mine at 3.7 volts, and on the 0.4 build for 3.7 volts, it came, you can put it at almost there, tell you how many watts. 28.5, 28.5 watts to run this sucker. And that's it, man. That's 3.7 volts. Now I'm just going to pulse it just to watch and see if I got any hot spots. Work the hot spots out. Make sure everything's connected right. Oh yeah, they heating up real good. See how they lighten up at the same time? From the center out. See, one of them, I'm going to strum it like I showed you in that other video. Strum the other one just like that, and then heat it up again. Pulse it. Don't just hold your button down. You want it going from the inside out. Now I noticed that this one over here is a little bit more spaced than that other one. Okay, but it's still ramping up at the same time. I'm going to space that other one just a little bit, make sure it's cool before you burn your finger. There we go. Let me look at it, make sure. Oh yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. Boom. There's your space coil. Well, there you go. Sorry about my camera. Let's wick this bad boy up. Use some cotton bacon. It's my favorite. Just pinch off a little bit. Roll her up. Oh yeah. You know what I'm talking about out there, a bunch of hippies. Alright. Make sure you got not too much, but just enough to make it snug up in there. Take a little bit off. You want to keep it kind of fluffy because this is a dripper. All your wicking should be fluffy, you know. Fluffy, fluffy, fluffy. Twist your end with your fingers. Run it right through the, let's twist it a little better than that. Run it right through that coil. And get it in there so it's good and snug. Go back and forth with it a little bit. Get your scissors. Go right to the edge of the deck with your scissors and cut it. Now, cut it a little too short. So let's pull some out. Some more. There we go. Boom. Just like that. And you even them out. Just like that. Let's do the other side. Twist your cotton up. Run it right through the center of the coil. And pull. Now if you start to see your coil moving, you got too much daggone cotton in there. And see what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this so it's even with that other side. You see that? Cool, huh? Alright. And cut that side off. Alright. Then you take your screwdriver and you want to, that does have a little bit too much on there. Just trim them up a little bit. You want to put your cotton right underneath your coil. Just like this. And stuff it down in the bottom. And when you stuff it underneath the bottom, you want that cotton so it doesn't touch the bottom of the coil. You want the airflow, you want a hole going through your field goal. I'll show you here in just a second. Stuff that cotton right in there. On that cotton all the way to go down to the bottom, because that's your juice well. That's where your e-liquid sits. You know. Just like that. Right, that's looking really, really good. Alright. Now, what you want to look for is so you can see through underneath the bottom of your coil, all the way through to the other side. See my ring through it? Alright. Then take you some e-juice. Oh yeah. Let's see, get my orange creamsicle again. Man, I love that orange creamsicle. I'll put that recipe out soon. Juice her up, get your cotton all nice and juicy. Life is juicy, so if I drip it. I love dripping because you can get a lot more flavor out of your e-juices. A lot more flavor. Man, I got so many videos I'm going to put out there for you guys. How to make your e-juice, where to go. Just keep up with me, man. Join my group, HIPPY VAPES, on Facebook. Alright. Now we're going to do one more thing. We're going to tighten up the leads one more time, just to make sure they're good and tight. Not too tight. You don't want, you know, break your wire in there. That one's tight. That one's tight. On this side. That one was a little loose, so to tighten it up. And tighten that one up. Now let's check your, you can look on your device and it'll tell you. See, mine jumped up now. It's actually 0.48 on coil because I did 6 wraps and it's spaced. But there's your space coil on a velocity deck, on that velocity version 2. Now see, you can see through there. Pulse it just a little bit till you see it's some vapor. And then what I do with my juice, get plenty of juice on there. Put some right in the center. Alright, put your cap on. Let's go up top. Simple as that. Oh yeah. Man, that tastes good. I'm going to bump it up to 30 watts. Still at 3.79 volts. I feel a wire. There we go. Got it. Done fogged you out, didn't I? Well, that was a simple, easy build, and just it's so easy, you know. I'll teach you everything you need to know, websites, all that good stuff. So, y'all have a good one. War Eagle. Roll Tide for you Alabama fans, or whatever college team you like. But I'm out of here because it is football day. I'm fixing to go watch Georgia play some. I forgot who they're playing today. But peace, love, and harmony. And y'all have a good one. And see you on the next video.